Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks again for tuning in. This is James from Bunker Tier, and we are back up at the Duke's course at St Andrews, bringing you the Odyssey White Hot Versa putters. Now we've got 5 models to go through, and we're going to dive into the Versa alignment and just see if it actually gives you the consistency you're looking for in a putter. The putters I have with me today, I've got the White Hot Versa 1, which is your blade style putter. Now it's quite thin, as you can see at address, and then you've got the Versa alignment system, which is just your black, white and black. It just helps square the face up and then also, you know, frame the ball really nicely at address. That is the intention of that design. We've also got a slightly larger blade style, which is your double wide, a lot bigger, but you can see just in the difference in size and comparison to the one a lot wider, hence the name double wide. You've got this one which is a slight toe hang, and then you've got this one which is got more of a moderate toe hang. So you're going to have one which is going to be more suited for someone with an arc stroke, and then your double wide is going to be perfect for someone who's got a slight arc or even a straight back, straight through stroke as well. Now they've all got your weights at the front, and this just helps with stability, just so if you do obviously mishit it like off center, the putter's not going to kick out, you're not going to get any funny rolls, so it's going to stay fairly consistent. And what you're going to see is with most of the putters as well, the weights are all going to be at the front just to improve the stability on each one. Moving in to the 3T, this is a 3TS, now it's S, just with the slant neck into the hosel, and this is more just like a mallet, but again a little bit bigger than the double wide, with a bit more of a back to it as well. You can kind of see the comparison, kind of similar, but this one differs. As you can see, it's got much more toe hang, perfect for someone with that arched stroke. Now moving on to the Fang design, which is the 7, very much a face balance putter, perfect for someone with a straight back, straight through arc, with a classic Odyssey design which we've seen over the years in that Fang design, which obviously sits very nicely at address as well with that double bend in the shaft. Last but not least, we've got the 12, but this one comes in the center shaft as well. Now this one is about as face balanced as they come, so if you like a center shaft and just want something straight back, straight through with the shaft lining up with the ball pretty much, then this could be a great option for you. But you've got the white design here, the same width as the golf ball, so it really does line up very, very nicely at address. It frames the ball really good. All of them have the red Stroke Lab shaft. Now this is obviously a multi-material design, because you've got the graphite that goes into the steel. Now what this shaft is going to do is just give you even more consistency, because the shaft is stiffer, so it's not going to flex as much as a normal steel shaft would, so it's just going to give you better consistency, better roll, and an even more consistent grouping even on those longer putts, essentially giving you the best chance to hold those makeable short putts. The average amount of putts made for, you know, a 72 hole tournament, pros are only going to make about 5. It's only averaging about 5 made for 72 holes outside of 10 feet, which is wild to think. So I'm hoping today I can hole a few and see which one works for me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So I've got the White Hot Versa 1. We're going to hit 5 putts, each one from 10 feet. It's a good start. Pulled it. Never up. Oh, thought that wasn't going to go in there. Off the insert. Okay, 3 from 5 with the Versa 1. Oh, that just went. Oh. Well, that one just bobbled a little bit left as well. 2 from 5 with the double wide. I've got the 3T. Oh, that field. Shove that one out wide a wee bit. It just wiggles a little bit if you hit it too slow. Well, I hit that one with conviction. Bingo. All right, 2 from 3 with the 3T. 7. That just moved like a million miles left. Yeah, it's like that little bobble. Is really good. That just moved. There, right, 1. I mean, it's consistent. And then it wiggles left. That's a nice roll. That's a better roll. Here we go. Straight as you like. In first place, which actually surprised me, was the 1. The name says it itself, it was the 1 for me. 3 out of 5 with this one hold. And then the double wide, which I actually thought was going to be the one, is probably the shape I would normally go for. Was actually 2 for 5. The one that surprised me the most was actually the center shafted one, which rolls really nicely off the center with a center shafted option and setup. I was quite surprised with, because it's not something I would never, well, generally go for, but that was also 2 for 5 as well. And then down at the bottom we had the 3T, which was a 1 for 5, I think, if my memory corrects me. And then the one that I putted the worst with was the Fang, which I'm also surprised at as well, because I actually used to have an Odyssey Fang back in the day. But you know, anyway, just shows you that I probably should have gone and got fitted for a putter instead of just picking what I thought was what looked the best. This is why you should get fitted for a putter, because it's the most important club in the bag. You're gonna use it the most throughout your round, predominantly anyway. The 1, absolutely superb. They all feel amazing. They all look great. And it was one thing I was saying to the video, it's like, I just feel like I felt like I was really concentrating on every single putt. The framing of the ball was great. Obviously, when you get into the nitty gritty of it, it's just which design suits your stroke. Have you got a straight back, straight through, a slight arc, or do you have a stronger arc, essentially? And that's what you have. You have a design here for every stroke type, and they're just absolutely fantastic. And it's nice to obviously, you know, get that urethane white hot insert as well. It just feels great. Just reminds me of when first picked up a 2-ball putter. But yeah, just superb. Great offering in the Odyssey Versa putter range. I tell you what, right? If you had got the first one, that would have helped.